Hello everyone, it's Clay from Clay's Collections. This time it is a full book haul, and this is totally attributable to Cindy, because Cindy went to a book puzzle sale, and found all of these items. I don't know which ones were free versus which ones she paid $1 for, but she picked up some great stuff for a resale and for us personally, so that's fun. And let's just get to it. If you guys aren't familiar and you're just tuning into my channel, this is what I do. I sell mostly books, but I also sell other vintage and antique items at a brick and mortar store in downtown Hopkins, Minnesota. I also have an eBay store, which I will link in my description. I don't sell too much on the eBay store, but if there's something you see that you would like, I can list it, and then you can buy it off of the eBay store. So with that said, let's get into these books. All right, here's one book on the Shroud. Most of these are what I call just kind of bread and butter stuff, you know, $5 books that I can put on the shelves to keep them full and hopefully turn the items fairly quickly. This one is kind of fun. Cassell's New French Dictionary. It's a French dictionary. It is an older edition from 1951. So not super old. This one, Don Quixote. Again, I love having classic titles on the shelf. This one is the International Collectors Library. So it's not a hugely collectible series, but it does have a nice little spine if you want one just for decoration. This one, the Hummel book, which talks about Hummel figurines. This is an ex-library copy. The New Etiquette by Marjorie Wilson. This one is from, I think, 1931 or something like that. 1937. So we could probably use a lot more etiquette today. And then Abraham Lincoln book, The Man Behind the Myths. Always good to have those types of books as well. This one was an awesome find. Stories for Christmas by Charles Dickens. Look at the size of this one. This was featuring the Christmas Carol, of course, but it is larger print, which is nice. And this one's from, I don't know, from some year it was published. Elbert Hubbard's Scrapbook. This one has us puzzled because it's just like a scrapbook of somebody's collections or something. I don't, sayings or something, containing the inspired and inspiring selections gathered during a lifetime of discriminating reading for his own use. Okay, so this guy had a ton of scrapbooks, so they published them. Oh, good for them. Sonnets from the Portuguese, always a classic. Again, a nice brown cover and spine. There's a couple of children's books, Rumpelstiltskin and The Brave Little Tailor. These are beautiful little books. A nice collection. Better Homes and Gardens garden book. This one is wonderful condition, but it has that musty smell, so it needs to sit over here in the sun for a few days. The Gospel According to Peanuts. I think Cindy said that was in the free pile, so I can understand why. Gospel According to Peanuts paperback. These are always fun little books. This is the 13th printing, April 1975. Here's another Lincoln book, Lincoln's New Salem. Fun little book. It's this one, the little, okay, couple, you know, in the previous video I showed you I found the Little Prince book. Well, this is the Little Lame Prince book. I don't know, but that's the name of it right there. Too fun. All right, Indians on the Mesa Verde. I actually picked up a large lot of Native American materials a while back, and I've sold quite a few of those. So that's a good subject matter. Poems of Emily Dixon in the sleeved box, which is great. It's in excellent condition. It's a good find. She picked up a few golden books, always a good find. Big Bird's Red book, this Shy Little Kitten, and the Big Brown Bear. Those are all in really nice shape. Okay, and then she also found some local books. Again, that local interest books always do well. She found this book, which is actually of Minnesota, an architectural history in houses. So we both love old houses and architecture and stuff like that. So we're going to keep that one. She found this one, Tales from Tonka, Tales from Tonka, Stories of People Around Lake Minnetonka, which is the area we live in. This one is signed by the author. And so, again, this will go in my collection. Ooh, what'd somebody leave in here? They left a newspaper article from December 21st, 2004. Medicinal mud was manufactured at Excelsior Factory. I love when people cut out articles and save them, because I'm like, interesting. You know, just to see what interests them. And it could be that in the book there, it has something about that story. That's why they put it in there. And this last book is The Pillsburies of Minnesota. Obviously, Pillsbury, people are very familiar with Pillsbury flour and all that. Well, they are local here to Minnesota in the Twin Cities. And so this is another book, but it's also signed by the author right there. It does have an inscription on it, but that's okay. But what's one trivial fact before I let you go, Cindy and I recently bought a classic car, 1941 Packard. There's a video on that if you want to check back a few. And but before we bought that, we were actually looking at some others, and one of them that was tempting was a 1960 Chrysler Imperial that was owned by the Pillsburys, and they then gave it to their chauffeur, who then kept it for many, many, many years, and then the guy who currently owns it bought it, and now he's trying to sell it. And the price was actually phenomenal given the car, the history, and the condition. But it was just not what we were looking for. So, but that was like an interesting connection. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed our little book haul, and we'll catch you on the next one.